Hello there, my dear friends. After my 2 learning videos, we come back to the law of assumption because there's still a part missing. Why do we want to assume something? Because we want something. We have our desires, and this means we want to change something. And this leads us to our topic, change reality. And what does change mean? And what reality? This is our topic today. And often we find ourselves in a reality that is not that much pleasing. And then we want to change reality. And we do, and we do, and we do. And very often we realize we can't change reality. All these situations in the outer world. But there's also another reality. My awareness. I can change myself by changing my awareness. If I would be another version of me, I could do it. And as you already learned, in us are all versions, and we can choose in between them. When I change myself to a new version of me, then this version has another reality, because every other version of me lives in a different reality. You remember the sentence? You don't get what you want in case of manifesting, but what you are. And this has something to do with our awareness. Some people say, you can do it. For you it is easy, but for me it is hard. And we assume this because we think, this person is a different being, has another awareness, and then it's easy. But for me, for my being, with my awareness, it doesn't work. We just assume this. And this assumption is just based on our past. Probably in the past, I couldn't do this. But in every new moment, in every now, I am a new person. The past is dead. The past only continues to live as I accept the past to live on in my now. And for a lot of people, it's hard to let go. Most people think what I was in the past, I am still now. But this is a self-lie. Every morning when we wake up, we have a new birth. We can be a complete different person. We shouldn't follow our old habits. It's practical. It seems comfortable to continue our habits. And some habits are really good, but there are also a lot of habits that aren't beneficial. And when we are aware of this, we can stop them. It just takes the decision. What means to get a new awareness, we also need a good overview, a good perspective. Who am I now? Who was I in the past? What is needed for this new reality? What version of me is needed for this desired reality? And then we can start thinking, I assume I am the right person for this. And I can assume it is already done, at least in my mind, in my imagination. And this is the first step. And this brings you in a completely new mood, which leads to different actions and therefore new results. We meet new people. We create new situations. What seemed difficult for me in the past is easy now. I just assume it. We are talking on the law of assumption. From now on, I am the right person. I am the new reality. Okay, it stretches our mind. But this is what we need to come to a new awareness, to a new version of us. And still the best version is to see yourself at the end result. First here and later in the 3D world. What we see as reality is the creation of all these people. there are a lot of people involved. This is really complex, and therefore it's really hard to change reality. But I can change myself. I can change my awareness. And here I have 100% control. First, it takes the responsibility. I understand. When I change myself, I can create the biggest change. When I'm a new person, when I act differently, I talk different to other people. I make new decisions that I never made before. New opportunities come in my life. And we have to be aware, when I want to become a new version of me, then I can't act as I always acted in the past. We can't follow our old subconscious programs, our old habits. And this doesn't mean that you should become risky. A risk is only something when you're at the edge of falling down. But there are millions of other choices far away from any risk. It just takes new ideas. Let's be open for new ideas and let's try them out. And let's have trust when we try them out. This is no danger. Feel the success in advance. I do this and this brings success. Because inside I am already this person. I have already this awareness. It is not spooky. Let's try all the drawers of our personality. Let's change our identity. Your identity is not written in stone. You write your identity every day, in every second, new, in any moment. We have the chance to change something. And the now is the best moment for change. And I want to encourage you to think open, to enjoy a new way of thinking, hungry to find the new version of you that is the perfect version to create your new reality. We are magic beings. Yes, we are magic beings. And don't think other people, they have luck, they are magic. You are the magician. Do you let the magic happen every day, in every moment of now? And it's good that we have our desires, because a desire is calling and says, hello, this is a satisfied version of me that enjoys this. Come, let's get closer. Come closer. Every desire is an invitation to a more happy person of you, to a new happy version of you. And even if you don't understand the video completely, I urge you, stay in contact with this thought. In reality, you are all versions of you together. And normally we just choose a version and then we continue it from the past until now and in the future. But change is always possible. And whenever there is a desire calling, then it's high time to go in the new direction, to this different version of you that leads to a different reality. And I hope that you are not more confused now as at the beginning from this video. And when you have a question, share it in the comments. Or when you want to share how this feels when you are already in your new version, share it in the comments. Sometimes a different wording helps our readers here, and definitely it motivates. Thank you very much for listening, and I suggest all my other videos on the law of assumption.